Good evening and welcome to our next episode of Cooking with Michael.
And Candace.
I'm back this week. She let me come back. But I will tell you, so first of all, I want to say...
I wasn't the one that kept you from being here. It was your job that kept you from being here.
Yeah, well, I got to keep it in the lap
I'm
of
not
luxury
the bad
somehow.
guy.
It's a lap of luxury. All of this can be yours. Oh, sorry.
Hey, I got running water. Comes right into my kitchen. What more could I want?
Usually through the walls. So anyway...
From the neighbors' houses. So it's like free water.
That's true. But thank you all for watching last week. I hope you enjoyed the fact. It was a Candace episode, and you know, even though people were like, I had a lot of comments, people were saying to me, croutons, really, she made croutons. It was fun to watch her, but croutons, you know what? I don't know. They're great treats. Damn, they're good.
It saves you a treat to the store. You get to make them exactly the way you like them. Saves you money.
People like watching
saves the planet.
Oh God, we're back to saving the planet.
Yes, we are.
Oh, damn. All right.
This half of we always is.
Can you hear the little guitar in the background? Okay. So anyway, we're back.
At least it's not the Deliverance theme.
Okay. Should we show a clip of? No,
No, we won't.
It's good to me. Anyway.
No, we won't.
So anyway, thank you all for watching. We're glad you're here. Thank you all for watching last week. Hope you loved it, tried it. And tonight, a great dinner. But it's a little bit different because tonight we're doing a viewer recipe episode.
Neither one of us have made this
That's
before.
right. This is the first time for us. So I want to thank Tina. She's been watching us from South Africa. So, and she emailed us.
That's from far away. Thank you, Tina.
So she sent us an email and she said this is a great recipe that she likes. She calls it garlic lime chicken. So we kind of memorize the recipe and we're gonna just...
Oh, and I see, am I mistaken? We have my favorite ingredient. Okay, go on. I'm sorry. I'll try not to interrupt anymore. I'll try not to act like you anymore.
Okay.
I'll try not to interrupt anymore. You know what I mean.
Are you done?
Possibly.
Okay. So first of all...
Which means no.
Not at all. So first of all, thank you. We want to take a second, of course, and thank, as always, Andrew, Chapel Beer and Wine. I realized last week, Cooking with Michael, sans Michael and only Candace, she completely and totally butchered the name of your store. So
yeah, I'm sorry, Andrew.
So I'm pleased when you see her charge her double. But anyway, for the rest of you...
Our car just sort of drives there automatically, so I don't really need to know the name of it. I'm sorry, Andrew.
Anyway, so if you're in the Germantown, Maryland area, and you're looking for the best selection of beer and wine at the best prices in all of Montgomery County, stop in at the Fox Chapel Shopping Center. Go to Chapel Beer and Wine at the Fox Chapel Shopping Center. See Andrew and tell him Mr. Mike or... Miss Candace, who doesn't know your name, send him over to you, and he'll take good care of you. So, Andrew, thank you, of course, for always being there for us. So, show you how to do it. Garlic lime chicken. Real simple, real easy. Chicken. We're using 3 chicken breasts. You can use the frozen. We always prefer fresh, but...
If you use frozen, just make sure it's...
fully defrosted. Some butter. Salt, some ground cayenne pepper, some onion powder, garlic powder. We're going to use the finely ground pepper. The shit you buy in this.
Yeah, because if you've got a really good pepper grinder, you can actually adjust how coarse or fine it grinds for you. So if you've got one of those, obviously just adjust it so that it grinds up really fine for you. We don't have that, so this is what we do instead.
Exactly. Fresh parsley. Why parsley?
Because presentation is very important.
There you go. Thank you. I'll cut that to Golden Girls. Some ground thyme, paprika, olive oil,
and runaway
limes. So as you can see, we've already moved everything out. What we've already mixed it. And I have to say, my 9-year-old actually mixed this for me. So it's either going to taste really, really good or not. By the way, they're both in the audience watching. And they're not allowed to say anything during this, so I can make fun of them all I want. I'm really going to enjoy this.
Make fun of me? You get it.
All right, back. All right, so got that already mixed up for you. So real simple, real easy. We're gonna take our chicken, and you're gonna
grab that runaway lime
that
and
keeps
hold
doing
on to it.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, you want to basically take of each one of the, you want to take about a 1/4 teaspoon of each one of the ingredients. It's all kind of an equal amount.
And remember from last week what I said, if you do it one at a time, then you're going to end up with one area that has a whole lot of one spice and none of the others, and all around. and it's going to be almost impossible to get everything mixed evenly. So mix all your spices ahead of time, then put your sprinkle your spices on that way.
All right, so we've already we're using the hot plate again, the dreaded hot plate. We did start warming up our. We're using the cast iron skillet. Thank you, Andrew. We're using the cast iron skillet tonight. We started the hot plate about
last week.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it. We're just gonna sprinkle on. Okay. You want to make sure it's nice and sprinkled on. You can flip it over and do both sides if you'd like. That adds a little extra flavor to it, what have you. You're really pretty much going to use all of the spicing that you have, okay?
Because flavor is good.
Flavor's good. And for all of my Latina friends who think that white people don't like flavor, that's facts. But
we like it, we just don't know how to make it in our food unless we're stealing it from your recipes.
Pretty much facts. Anyway, so we're just going to go ahead and put this on, just to get the rest of it on there, make it look nice and pretty.
Pretty.
And
it all goes back to deliverance.
Alright, so I'm going to show you what this looks like because I can. Maestro, please.
Tall people, tall people.
You can see it's nice and coated. Okay, and if I do it like this, you can't see Candace's head.
Tall people.
Okay, so before we put this, we got those nice and coated. We're going to take 2 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to put it in the cast iron skillet. I highly recommend you get one. If not, a heavy skillet will work just fine. So put that in there, and then you want to take about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. This is extra virgin olive oil is from the really, really, really ugly olives. That's why it's extra virgin, and that better stay in there.
Or maybe they're super duper religious olives.
I'm going with ugly. So you're going to pour about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there, which is pretty much all I got left. And what we're going to do is we're going to let this, basically the butter melt completely. Then we'll put these in. Again, we're going to cook them for about 6 minutes. About 3 minutes or so on each side. You want a nice little saute. And then we'll put a few more things on them and then cook them for another 5 minutes. So, alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take just 2 of these. We're going to put them on here. Again, we'll let this cook. You're going to brown it on either side, and then we'll go to the next step, which will be adding a little more garlic powder, and that's when we're going to come with the limes. So we'll just put the lime in the coconut. You cook it all.
There is no coconut in this recipe.
You cook it all up. You put the lime on the chicken, and you cook it all up. You put the lime in the chicken, and you cook.
Hold on, open. That shuts him up. Kind of.
Okay. All right. So while we're doing that, I can actually flip this over. Let it cook there for a couple more minutes. So this, when you cook it on about the 6 minutes, what you're going to do after that, we're going to take garlic powder. We're going to put garlic powder on again. It's already in that mixture that we did, but we're going to put a little more garlic powder. And then we're going to take and squeeze some limes. And then you're going to cook it for about 5 more minutes. Okay? Basically, you want to make sure it's done all the way through. How you know it's done all the way through? The best way to do it, cut it open, no real pink. It's about the extent of it.
Give a bite to somebody you don't like and see if they have abdominal cramping and a diagnosis of salmonella.
Deadly Women, episode 3. No, season 3, episode 13. You're a frightening little hobbit, aren't you?
Tell me, what are you going to do?
I think I will. I'm going to show them what it looks like when it's partially cooked.
Tall people showing off. Tall people, tall people, tall.
Now what we're going to do?
Now remember to pour your garlic into your hand first because you don't want to expose your garlic container to steam because it will make all of your garlic powder clump up.
She's not wrong.
And the thing, you're not supposed to pour it onto your hand over the steam. Now we're going to have a brand new thing of clumpy ass garlic powder. Clumpy.
Bubbly. All right, take your lime and you just squeeze it over top. Okay.
And a hint for limes, since they tend to not be very juicy little fruit creatures anyway, before you slice them, put them on your counter, whatever your cutting surface is, and roll them gently back and forth, and that will make them give up a little bit more juice. It'll rupture some of their membranes, and they'll be a little juicier when you slice them. It'll be easier to squeeze them.
Put a little more garlic on this side, not a lot.
See how much more lime juice came out of that one? Because we rolled it around and beat it up a little.
So we'll let this cook for about 5 more minutes. And then we'll cut it open just to make sure that it is actually done inside. They're thin, so it should cook pretty quickly. Obviously, the thicker they are, the longer it takes to cook. The thicker your boobs are, the longer it takes for them the heat to get inside.
If they're real. But if they're silicone or saline, it's a lot faster.
Please nobody sue us. Real quick while we're waiting for this to finish up. Side dishes. We don't always do side dishes on here just because it's just...
We usually don't for time.
Right. Rice would actually good. You put a little bit of lemon on that or a little cayenne pepper on the rice. Maybe a thin angel hair pasta, something like that would be good. Mm-hmm. Vegetables, good steamed broccoli would be fantastic with this. Roasted cauliflower that we've done in an episode. So if you were watching our show, thank you. Roasted cauliflower would go really, really well with this.
Steamed green beans with a little lemon pepper.
Ooh, that's a good one too. So there's a good thing is there's a lot of different things you can do to go with this, and you want to kind of have those cooking while you're doing this because as you can see, this really only takes a couple minutes to cook. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out.
And vegetables tend to only take a couple of minutes too, and rice usually takes about 20.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's all done.
Tall people, tall people,
See?
tall people.
Look how yummy that looks.
Tall people.
I hope it tastes as good as look. Yeah.
Hungry people.
Hope it tastes as good. We'll find out, Tina, here in a second how good you are. Deadly Husband, episode 1.
Are you
Season
giving
1.
me salmonella?
Just a little bit of salmonella. You're just gonna get a little bit of salmonella. Tell you what, it's okay.
This one is yours. This one is mine.
Mmm. Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, it's really soft and tender.
Tina, great recipe. Wow, that is real. I want another bite.
Mm-hmm. Very limey too.
I like when she feeds me. No.
The food actually makes it into his mouth then.
Thanks. So, Tina, excellent recipe. Thank you so much for sending it over to us. If any of you out there have recipes you want to send over, please send them to Candace at cookingwithmichael.us. Great recipe. Thank you so much for sending it to us. As you can see, I mean, making the seasoning took just a couple of minutes. A 9-year-old made it from the recipe, so it was really good. And actually cooking it took about 10, 12 minutes total. Just another fantastic dish. We're going to have a great time eating this tonight, and hope you...
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will. Hope you try it. Hope you love it. And as always, please, please, please share this with everyone you know, people you work with, people you like,
people you hate,
people on the street, walking down the street, tap on the shoulder and say, hey, I got a great show for you. So anyway, thank you for watching. As always, I look forward to seeing you every Saturday night, 8 p.m. on Cooking with Michael.
And Candace.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
You shoved it in my mouth.
Oh yeah. You'll live.
Those of you who watch from work, if I come to work and I start twitching like a lime or something like that,
it's
that's
just the
why.
pesticides. It wasn't anything I did.
Season 3, episode 12.
Deadly food industry.
How to kill your husband with a lime. Please nobody sue us.
For what?
I don't know. I don't know what people get. People are sue happy in this world nowadays.
If you haven't been sued yet, it's not gonna happen. Because you are the most sue-worthy of mouths.
I am an HR nightmare. All my friends out there who watch us who work in HR, you know what I'm talking about. My friend Jen in Pittsburgh with her twins. You know exactly what I'm talking about. We won't put that on the air, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. I have tagged you on this when I post it on Facebook, so you'll watch it and then you'll just go,